Right now, 9 out of 10 people in this room are wrong about something they're 100% sure of, including you, including the smartest person you know. The number is almost identical for every group anyone's ever tested, and in 1999, a Cornell professor named David Dunning ran the experiment that explains exactly why, and his finding might be the most uncomfortable thing science has ever discovered about your brain. Dunning and his colleague Justin Kruger gave 65 students a logic test. Then they asked each student to rate where they thought they ranked compared to everyone else. The students who scored worst, the bottom 25%, rated themselves around the 62nd percentile. Not just confident they were better than most. The catch wasn't ego. Kruger and Dunning published their finding in 1999 in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, and the mechanism they identified was specific. The same cognitive ability you'd need to solve a problem correctly is the same ability you'd need to recognize that you got it wrong. If your skill is broken, your judgment of your skill is broken too. They called it the dual burden. You're not just incompetent, you're invisible to your own incompetence. And the people who scored highest, they underestimated themselves. The truly skilled assume the task is easy because it was easy for them. Then it gets worse. In 1960, a British psychologist named Peter Wason gave people a simple puzzle, 4 cards on a table, each with a number on one side and a letter on the other. Turn over the minimum number of cards needed to test the rule. If a card has a vowel, it has an even number on the other side. Less than 10% of people solve this. They flip cards that could only confirm the rule, never cards that could disprove it. Wason called it confirmation bias, and it's not a flaw of education. It's the default architecture of attention. What's chilling is the follow-up. Reframe the same puzzle as a social rule, say who's old enough to drink, and 75% solve it instantly. Your brain isn't bad at logic. It's selectively turning logic on when it benefits you, and turning it off when an answer threatens what you already believe. In 2017, a Duke University psychologist named Mark Leary tested something simple. He gave participants articles, some real, some fabricated, and asked them to identify the fake ones. He also measured one trait beforehand, intellectual humility, the willingness to admit you might be wrong. People who scored high on intellectual humility were 33% more accurate at spotting misinformation. Higher IQ didn't help. Higher education didn't help. What helped was the small psychological move of holding your beliefs slightly looser than your certainty wants you to. Leary's finding sits underneath every cognitive science paper since. Intelligence is a tool, but the tool gets used in service of whatever the user already believes. Without humility, smart people aren't more accurate. They're just better at writing convincing defenses of their first guess. The fix isn't getting smarter, it's noticing the moments you feel completely sure and treating that feeling itself as data. Here's what's worth holding on to. Being wrong isn't a defect. Your brain evolved to take fast, confident bets. In a world of immediate threats, hesitation killed you. The certainty you feel is a survival shortcut, not a truth signal. The fix isn't to think harder. It's to know that the feeling of being sure doesn't tell you anything about whether you're right. So tonight, when you find yourself absolutely sure of something, pause. Notice the feeling. It's the same feeling 9 out of 10 people had right before they got it wrong. The smartest move isn't winning the argument. It's the smaller, quieter one. I might be wrong about this. If this shifted something for you, the next video is about the moment your brain decides what's true.